So for the past week or so, I've been trying to draw some animals now. I first tried to draw some people, and now I'm attempting to draw some animals. So I started off with this one here. I drew a beagle, which is okay, but not great. Um, so then I went to the puppy form, which I did a lot better, in my opinion. And I think the proportions, again, that's like the big thing, where something was off with the face and the eyes. Over here, I thought it just looks a little bit better. Had some like spots there, and was happy with this one. Next, I worked on the cat. So this one was actually one of my best ones that I did so far, in my opinion. I kept making the ears too like far apart or too close, one or the other, and it was looking like a bobcat. And then the face looked more rigid rather than like fluffy. So it was looking more like a wildcat than a regular cat. I think the eyes were a little off too, but I think ultimately I did pretty well with this. And then I made a little kitten, which is smaller features, and this one was pretty good. Even the eyes, I have the little glare in next to the pupil rather than just the black for all the eye. So I'm trying to get better at that. Um, and that's key when you make characters. The eyes are a big part of them, of making good characters, whether they're animals or people. Um, Next, I made a chicken here, which is a pretty simple one. And then I made some chicks, one coming out of the egg. And these are pretty good. It didn't take me as long as the other ones because it was smaller and less detail, but not bad in my opinion. Then the next two here we have a horse, and I was having trouble making the face because it was looking more like a dog until I got the little lip here, and then this like the downward facing type look. So I had to look at a bunch of reference images and tutorials, and finally I think it looks pretty good, like a horse. So I went through like two erasers because I couldn't figure it out. And then further down here, the same thing with this. It's a little rounded, and then this little half circle here to give that the horse shape. And this is actually one of my favorites that I came up with here because it's the body's in proportion and the face actually looks like a horse. Even the eye is pretty good in my opinion. You have the little glare, you have the pupil. With this one, I wasn't great, but just something I have to work on. And then finally, this is the kind of style I like with these cows, with the big face, like Harvest Moon and some of the other games, farming games. Just got to tweak it so it's a little bit more unique. So I added some spots here randomly, udder, and further down here we had a smaller cow. So I had a race here. There's a big smudge, and then smaller horns, smaller face, and overall I've just been looking at different references for characters and animals, and just trying to see what makes it a worthwhile and good looking or appealing type characters. I don't want to make it that realistic, but I want to make it more. I want to have some realism, but mostly like cartoony type theme to the game. So I'm trying to draw different right now, different characters, like human characters from my favorite games, like Harvest Moon and I draw a Pokemon, and then I'm also want to see like Super Mario and other characters like that, and they're not always really like human proportion, but the eyes are always huge, and they give it that animated cartoony feel. I tried to do that, but it came out like a huge bug eyes. Uh, so I'm working on that at the moment, but I'm pretty happy with how these animals turned out. I'm getting better each time I draw, which is good, and I'm just going to continue until I keep improving. So that's where I'm at right now. Next week I'm going to focus on trying to make some characters and see what I can come up with. So thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or comments below.